Okay, so we are looking at using AI to create designs in this video. So let's go to our apps. So what we'll be using in this particular segment is ChatGPT, which is this app. Make sure you have it. So let's begin. So let's use ChatGPT first. So this is the ChatGPT platform. This double slashes here is the menu. When you tap on it, these are the various options you can see here. You can start a new chat. That's where we were. This starting a new chat. And sometimes when you have left the app for some time and you come back, it also starts a new chat again. And then for this, for okay, I'll talk about this after I finish with the others because that's the main thing. So I'll talk about the images after I finish with the others. This apps, it just helps you to search for other apps or other platforms. It's not really important. Play Store is there. You can also search for other apps through Play Store. Again, the new project. New project is, let's say you are starting a new project like the graphic design project, like a graphic design services. You can put it here, graphic design agency, and create a new project. So it will classify that as a new project so that you can talk to AI all about it to guide you with the starting, with its finish, with its improvements and all that. You understand? To suggest ideas for you. One of the best things about AI itself is that it helps in decision making and planning so that you can perfect and then improve. As I said, AI is a tool as an assistant, it can be so many things for you. It can be a financial advisor, it can help you plan, it can do so many things to assist your business and your career. Okay, so let's look at the other aspects of it. So have you seen this ones here? These are previous charts, you understand? And sometimes let's say if you have not done it in a project manner and you're talking about a particular thing in a chart. If you go there, let's say this particular topic, if you go there and then you what you are discussing to be kept there. If you open a new chat and then you continue talking as if you're talking about this same thing, ChatGPT will be confused. You understand? So if you are relating to that particular topic, you should go to this particular topic and then continue the chat from there. And then when you also highlight the chat like this, you can rename it, pin it, or add to project. All these things they are here. You understand? Yeah. So okay, let me delay this. Okay. So now let's talk about the images because that's what we'll be needing. The images is where you can be able to generate the designs, photos, and all those relating to graphics. You understand? Yes. So now, first things first, let's start a new chat and then let me show you something. So apart from AI helping you with the basic things, it can also help you to instruct it. You understand? The prompt is the instruction, as I said before. The prompt is the instruction. So AI can even act as a prompt engineer to give you better instruction. You get it? So let me show you how is that. So we are come to give the prompt based the instruction, like what we are come to tell AI based on the prompt formula that was discussed earlier. So let me type it down so that we will take note of it. But I'll delete it when I'm come to um put in the prompt or send the prompt. You understand? So the first part of the prompt formula is the rule. The second is the task. The third is the context. The fourth is the format, and the fifth is the tone or style. Tone or style. Okay, so if you have watched the previous videos, you'll be known to this prompt formula. Okay, so now let's begin. So what we are planning to do right now is that we want to create a prompt for a design. So let's do a design for a graphic design services agency. You understand? Yes. So we are come to ask AI to give us a prompt to help generate a design using the prompt to give us. You understand? Yes. So now, as I said before, you must make sure that you are going into deep detail of the instruction you are giving AI. What AI you want AI to give you, make sure you are full detail. And then, as part of the things I made mention of, creativity, whereby one of the aspects of creativity is imagination. If there is a particular image, there should be a particular image of how you want the design to be, then you just put the instruction for AI to give it to you. You understand? Yes. So let's begin. Now, taking note of the first part of the prompt or instruction is what the role. So let's say act as a professional. Here we will need the skill of a prompt engineer. Act as a professional prompt engineer. We also need the skill of a graphic designer, and finally a copywriter. A copywriter is someone that gives copies to make a particular brand or company or services more conducive for customers to patronize your product. Like they put in like the words, like what you should say, maybe 50% off this and that, the main title that will attract customers to purchase your product. That's who a copywriter is. Okay, so now we are also asking it to be as a copywriter. Okay, so now this is what our first part of an instruction is the role. Now the second part is the task. So the task is what um create give me a prompt. So give me a prompt is the task. You understand? The task is the give me the prompt. Now the context. Context is the background details of the design. You get it? So everything else that matters in the design or how you want the design to be, that's what you should put here. Okay, so now the background details. First thing what? The name. Okay, so you can put in like the contact details, which should be which should be at the bottom of the design is is 0503893067. Let's say it was this 3067, and it should be by a phone icon. Okay, that's one thing. And then okay, the brand colors, as I made mention, the brand colors, what your brand, let's say to be your graphic design agency, what is your brand colors? The colors that shows the identity of your company, you understand, or your business. So let's the brand colors are yellow and yellow, let's say yellow, white and black. So you can see include brand colors, include brand colors no let's say involve brand colors yellow, white and black. Okay, so you are putting every detail that you can think of how the design should be here. You get it? Okay, so you are putting contact details, you are putting the brand colors, and then okay, so let's also say the design okay, no, okay, what else would you want to add? Let's say the email which should be at the bottom of the design should be say easy online. Okay, let's say it is this. Okay, and then what? Then you just think of any other details that you want the design to be. Then you put it there. You understand? Yes. You can, after I've even generated it, then you can even add the logo that I've already. If you already have a logo, then you can add it to it. So we'll do that. I'll show you that later. Okay. So now, okay, this is all the details I can think of. And now the next part of a prompt is that what the format. So this is the you put in for the fourth part was the format. How AI should give it to you. Should it be in a paragraph format? Should it be in a script format? Should it be in a single paragraph format? All this thing. How it should present it. That's what the format is. So it should be presented, or you can say it should be in a single a single paragraph format. You understand? Yes. And then the last part is what the tone or style. So how you want it to be. Should it be simple? Should it be professional? Should it be clean? All these things. That's what the tone or style. Should it be friendly? All these things are what a tone or style of a prompt or an instruction. So it should be professional. So you can say the design should be professional, simple. Let me make it very professional, simple, creative, and scroll stopping. So scroll stopping is like attractive for someone who would probably see it to stop scrolling. You understand? Yeah. So scroll stopping. Okay, so now let me remove this part of it. This is not part of the prompt. This is just to guide you as I'm doing this illustration. Okay, so now this is the full prompt following the whole or entire prompt formula. Now let me tap this arrow here for AI to give the prompt. Okay, so you see this is the prompt. So I can, okay, so it's loading. So one of the things that I already made mention of is what, don't rush the prompt. Let AI fully give you the prompt before you rush it. Don't rush the prompt. You understand? Before you copy it. Okay, so what we can do is that I tap on this particular text and then it will highlight like this, and I'll push this down, push it down. Okay, so now I've got to then tap on copy, or you can tap on the copy here. But take note that these other extra things also be part of it. So when you do it like that, make sure to clear this part of it. So let's say if I tap on the copy here, now let's go to the images where we will create our design. So take note, the ChatGPT image generator is a bit slow as compared to the others that I'll be showing you. Okay, so you tap here, describe an image. I've seen the extra details scheme, so I'll do this. I'll just delete it from there. So make sure to delete them. If you have tapped on that copy button, so make sure to delete the extra details. So tap, highlight, delete these ones. Yeah, so that it's really the prompt itself that I'll be showing. Now, another thing is that let's say you wanted to add an image of maybe yourself or a particular maybe person. Like I said in the Canva, you can get images from the Grok AI, maybe a professional lady wearing a suit or something. Yes, so let's say I want that particular image maybe of yourself wearing a suit, all these things, and you want to add it to the design for AI to generate for you. You can do so. Okay, so let's say I wanted to add this image. To tap on add. Perfect. Make sure it's not with background so that it doesn't mess up the design. So you make sure you remove the background before you add it. Now let's tap the arrow and wait for AI to do its magic to generate it. So this might take a little while. Okay, but another thing that you also should take note of is the size in which the design you want the design to be. in designing, we can be in different sizes. It can be in a size for Facebook posts. It can be a size for maybe a WhatsApp status profile. It can be a size for YouTube thumbnail. So all these things you must what make sure you take note of them. Okay, so now as you can see, AI has generated ChatGPT has generated a design for you. Okay. So now this is one another thing you can do. Obviously, after it has given you its option, you can ask ChatGPT to make your design even better. So this is what I'll do. Okay, let me show you what I did. So I tapped on the image, come here, describe edits, and then I can make mention of this like this. Make this design even better than this. Or you can just say make this design more professional, simple, and scroll stopping. Try to better this design it has already given you. Understand? Yeah, so to better the design it has already given you. Then if you want to make any extra changes, maybe the way some particular text wasn't maybe spelled correctly or wasn't placed correctly, then you can put all those extra details there for it to help you adjust it. You understand? So any extra information, then you just put it there. And also, if maybe you wanted the size to be in a maybe YouTube video, YouTube thumbnail size, Facebook post size, a flyer size, you can also put that description there. You understand? You also put that description there for it to provide it for you. So let's wait. ChatGPT can take a while sometimes. Okay, it's almost done generating. So as you can see, this particular design, let me see if there was any text error. Okay, there was not really a text error. But if there was, I could have said it should make it better. Okay, so it didn't really change it. It didn't really change it. Let me ask it to do it again. Let me do it again. Or what you can also do is that you can send the you can download the image like this and then send it to the other AI platform that will be showing you for the and ask it to be more professional or more like what I've said, more professional, simple and scroll stopping. You understand? So if it doesn't help you generate what you want, you can also ask for particular details for it to change for you. You understand? So you can send it to the Grok AI or the other platform will be showing you in this course. Okay, let's wait for it to load. Let me see if it can make the changes of what we want. Okay, so the image is done generating. This time it even gave you two suggestions. So look at this. Look at this. Look at it. You see, it modernized the design it already gave you. And look at how on point this design is.